Hello everyone, and a warm welcome from Visaman UK. Right, how have you guys been doing lately? I'm really sorry, my frequency of producing videos has gone down a little bit again. Yeah, it's just been because of my ridiculously busy lifestyle and career here. So yeah, well, without wasting much time, I just thought I should apologize and continue with our video for today. And today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys where to look for jobs if you're straight out of college rather. So the focus is on graduate jobs and apprenticeships. Now, what is the rationale of this video? Well, basically, I get contacted a lot by people who are like straight out of college in the UK, and the questions are normally typically the same. So this is sort of like one of the frequently asked questions, and the questions revolve around how to actually find that first job opportunity, how to get the foot through the door, basically. And that's why I thought I'd make a quick little video on this topic. Now, who would this video be most useful for? Just to make sure I don't waste too much of your time if this isn't the right video for you, I want to clear this out, that this video is actually only applicable for graduates and postgraduates who are straight out of college in the UK. So basically, if you're outside the UK at this point in time, this isn't necessarily useful for you at this point in time. Maybe if you come to the UK as a student, it will be useful for you at that point in time, but not at the moment. And it is it's for people straight out of college, so it's not for somebody who's got plenty of job experience, plenty of work experience, and is looking for his or her third job or the fourth job or whatever, or a step up in his or her career, etc. So it's based on one of the most popular questions that I encounter in my when I consult and help people out, and that is the first job. How to actually find that first job in the UK after you graduate out of any university in the UK. And it's actually based on a lot of my personal experiences and obviously the market knowledge that I possess. So there is a possibility that it wouldn't work out for you, and apologies if it doesn't, and if you think that it's completely useless, but there is a high chance that it would add some sort of a value to your current job search if it's your first job search after graduating in the UK. Yes, and the most important point, probably the reason why it is featured on this channel, is that visas and sponsorships are still possibilities. So let's assume that you've come to the UK from an Asian or an African or South American country, etc. You do require a visa, but you've come in on a student visa, and then the intention is that you find a job in the UK that sponsors you, and then you stay on, which is what most people are looking for. So it is a possibility that you actually land yourself a job which wouldn't actually immediately provide you a sponsorship, but if you build up a reputation for yourself in the company, you can convince the company to sponsor you at a later stage, which is maybe a few months down the line. It does happen. It definitely does happen. So if it is your first job in the UK and there are like 6 months left for your visa to run out, for instance, you can use that time to build up your reputation in the company, prove to them that you're a useful asset, and it is worth getting you keeping you on board and providing that sponsorship to you. So so it will be useful for you. Okay, so let's get straight on to the meat of the discussion. And the first, the highest recommended website for you guys on my behalf is obviously Mill Crown Placements. Now, Milk round placements, if you've been in the UK for some time, you've definitely heard of milk round placements. If not, then I'd be highly surprised, to be honest. It is the most widely used student and graduate job portal. It has a huge variety of all sorts of internships and graduate jobs, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, data, I've got data that there are about 600 live jobs at all times. And it is quintessential for all fresh graduate students. And the final pointer here, that it is recommended by the Home Office. Now, the Home Office, with all of its documentation provided on the website, provides a sort of a list for companies to follow. You know, when a job is advertised a job is advertised through following the procedures of a resident labor market test, for instance, companies have to actually advertise on milk round placements as one of the things. That is one of the things that they have to do in certain types of jobs, etc. So what it tells me is that milk round has enough credibility for the UK border agency or the Home Office to actually have its name on one of its documents. So that is the credibility, and that's why milk round placements rates quite highly on my list of recommendations for first-time job searchers. And yeah, all URLs for all websites have been listed in the description. And yeah, an important disclaimer: none of these companies, I can guarantee you that none of these companies are actually paying me. So this isn't like an advert for all of these companies. This is purely, if you are a subscriber of this channel, you know that, you know, I'm not a sellout. So this isn't really something that, you know, milk round has paid me for or whatever else. This is purely based on my experience. This is purely based on the fact that I have, over the course of my career, and the people that I've helped out have found these particular job sites, these few job sites, quite useful and very much essential. So moving on, what are some of the other popular sites? Prospects.ac.uk, again a very useful hands-on website, once again recommended by the Home Office. Jobs.ac.uk is also recommended by the Home Office. And as I mentioned already, the sponsor lists mention, you know, it's not actually the list of the sponsors itself, but a certain document, which I am happy to share if somebody wants, lists these particular websites. And then there are other websites like Target Jobs, very popular, very reliable for graduate jobs overall. So, and then, you know, there are some honorable mentions on my behalf, completely on my behalf, you know, not mentioned anywhere. You know, you won't actually find information about these websites in most recommended lists and all of that. Step Placement. Now, this is a small firm which I have personally used, and I really highly recommend. And then there are others like Rate My Placement, for example. Now, this is a website which provides a lot of information about landing your first job. It doesn't have any offers, it doesn't actually advertise jobs, it doesn't let you submit your CV, etc. But it provides all the information needed for you to make informed decisions and to make your CV better. Everything is out there. And yeah, in terms of, you know, I just mentioned make your CV better and all that. I get a lot of questions about CVs and, you know, how to improve your CVs, etc. Just for your information, please note that there is already a video on better CVs so on my channel. So if you haven't actually already been to that section of the channel, there aren't too many videos in the channel anyway, but I do highly recommend that you do check out the video on improving your CV and you know, improve your CV. And if you do find better prospects because of it, please do let me know. I'll be happy to know that. Okay, this was a short little video, hopefully a little bit of information which you will find useful. As always, I love you guys, and I thank you very much for all your love and support. I have been receiving tremendous amount of support, and yes, it is. I can proudly say that it has been a record that I haven't actually not replied to anybody until date. I mean, I receive at least 15 to 20 emails a day, and a few YouTube comments, etc. I've never neglected any of those, despite my busy schedule, however busy I am, I do get back to you guys. So if you do have questions, please do feel free to get in touch with me. Okay, that's all for this one. Please like, subscribe, share the video, share the content on my channel for more support and for the videos. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.